Hello everyone, this is Ahmed Elyamany, a product evangelist in Sitecore. In this video, I'll talk about Sitecore CDP guest sessions and the events for the Play Summit demo. We will use the CDP guests managing features to view guests and sessions details. This demo could be a scenario where developers need to debug and check their Stream API integrations and custom events to CDP. It might also be the case for a business user, a marketer for example, who need to track specific visitor, a VIP user behavior for example. This is our kiosk application in a new incognito browser. We will now simulate if the user is navigating and interacting with the Summit events page, and then go and check these behaviors logged into CDP. For example, let's explore the schedule of the first day. And then let's move to check the schedule of day 2. Then I will head to buy a ticket. I will select a regular ticket and click continue. I will stop now on the payment page to go and see what was logged in the Sitecore CDP so far. This is Sitecore Smart Hub CDP, which combines all the capabilities of CDP and Personalize. On the left navigation panel and under customer data, I would click on the guests menu item to display guest screen. The default guest list shows identified customers who are listed using their emails here. To view our Play Summit unidentified guest, I will select the visitor's guest type from the top right filter to display all the anonymous guests. Unidentified guests are mapped to unique universal identifiers. Our recent visit should be stored with the latest visitor guest up here. Let's click on the guest's identifier to check users' details. For the guest, we can check an overview, timeline, and more properties. At this stage, Overview tab doesn't have much information about our unidentified guest. We can see an activity overview, heat map, preferred device, and segments. Let's check the Timeline tab. On this tab, we can see past and active sessions for this guest. We can see here that I have one session in progress for the kiosk channel. Let's click on this session to see more details about it. We can then see a track of my visit since kiosk selection homepage, the start page, which is a schedule and ticket kiosk, the schedule for day 1 and day 2, the ticket selection page, the payment page for regular ticket, which is ticket number 1 in our system. Now let's get back to the kiosk app to complete the payment details for the ticket. We are using email address as a main identifier for this application. That's why this email must be unique, otherwise this guest data could be merged with another existing guest. The first and last name can be anything but empty for this form. I'll then click on Pay Now button that brings me to the payment confirmation page. Let's again stop here and see what happened in Sitecore CDP. I will close the session details now and click on Interaction Timeline Refresh button to refresh the list of the sessions. Let's view the session details again. We now see the ticket purchased event added to the session. This is a Stream API custom event that we sent to Sitecore CDP. It includes custom fields like the ticket price paid, ID, and name. We have also got an identity event that we sent when I clicked on the Pay Now button. It included the first name, last name, and email address in this event. Also, we have last page view event for the payment confirmation page. I'll go back now and click on the guests to refresh the guest list. We can now see our customer identified in the customer list. Let's click and open it. Firstly, notice that the GUID is now replaced by the email of the customer. A customer guest also has more information in the Overview tab compared to the guest visitor. We can now see additional details such as the channel preferences, daily device usage, and recently purchased products. Let's go and see what is in the Properties tab. This is where we find user-related information and not necessarily session-specific. We can see the customer name, email, language, and custom data extensions. For example, ticket is one of our data extensions, where we store the ticket that the guest currently owns. It's updated if the guests upgrade the ticket in the future. If we extend the data extension detail in the moment, we can see that the user has a regular ticket. Back in the Kiosk app, I'll now demonstrate a personalization scenario based on the information we have for the user. After buying a ticket, we are giving our customer a QR code which can be used for easy check-in during the event. This QR code includes a hidden link that will be used to personalize this user's following visits. For testing, I can click on this QR code and it will copy the link to my clipboard. Now, close the Kiosk Incognito window and open a fresh new one to test this scenario. Let's paste the copied URL here. You can notice that it has an email query string that we will use to identify the user and personalize the experience. When the website loads for the first time, a new anonymous guest session is created in the Sitecore CDP. The website JavaScript code then detects the email query string argument and sends an identity event to CDP. Sitecore CDP then merges the new anonymous guest with the existing identified guest, and the session continues with the merged guests. Let's go back to Sitecore CDP to have a look at our guest after that merge. We should see the new open session within guest details, so let's go to the timeline tab and check. We can see here the new in progress web channel session. Note that you may require to click on the interaction timeline refresh button to see it. Let's view the session details. We can see the homepage both view an identity event with guest's email. In your case, you should only see one identity event instead of the two identity events showing in my test environment here. Now let's navigate back to the website. In CDP, we have implemented an upsell experiment for users who bought a regular ticket and may be a good fit to buy a premium ticket. Let's browse through the Play Summit sessions to activate this experiment. First, I'll click on a regular non-premium session. Then I'll go to a premium session. After 5 seconds, if the guest visiting a premium session page owns a regular ticket, they will be presented with a web experiment offering an upgrade to VIP ticket. If I click on the call to action button, I'm redirected to the second checkout step, the payment page for the upgrade ticket item. You also notice that the personal information page is skipped this time. This is because we already know who is the guest. Let's pay for the upgrade ticket by just clicking on the confirm purchase and go and check this session in the Sitecore CDP. In CDP, let's close the session details and click on the interaction timeline refresh button to refresh the list of the sessions. Unlike my test environment here, you should be seeing only one web channel open session, not two at this stage. We see the page view events for all the pages we visited. We also see a custom ticket purchased event. This is the same custom event we had for the kiosk ticket purchase, with the price paid, ticket ID, and ticket name. Let's go and have a look at the own ticket at the Properties tab. I will first refresh the whole page to get the guest's data extensions refreshed. Now when check the own ticket, it shows that customer own a VIP ticket as expected, instead of the previously bought regular ticket. Before finishing this tour of Play Summit demo integration with Sitecore CDP, let's have a look at another guest profile who had sessions, events, purchases, and data extensions. I had a customer here with this field in criteria named George. I can reach out to this customer by searching for his name. Within the user overview window, we can check more complete information such as the multiple channels and recently bought products. We can expand the purchases to see their details. We can see that the guest firstly bought a regular ticket. Then we see that they bought an upgrade to the VIP ticket. So if we go to the Properties tab, we can see that they own a VIP ticket. Lastly, in the Timeline tab, I'll show how a guest timeline looks like in a real-life implementation after purchases and emails events. Let's go and view the kiosk or mobile app channel session details. We can see the same page view, identity, and ticket purchase events as when we manually browse the kiosk. We also see an order checkout event that contains the order details in the order key. There is also a sent and delivered events related to the email that could be sent to the guests when they purchase the ticket. Between the kiosk and the web session, there is an email session without any events. Then the web session has the same page view, identity, and ticket purchase events as when we manually browse the website, plus an order checkout event for the ticket upgrade purchase. To summarize, in this demo, we have browsed some of the features available in Sitecore latest Play Summit demo. We have shown integration possibilities with Sitecore CDP and Personalize, utilizing Stream and REST APIs. Using these integrations, we have also showcased the scenario for personalization and upselling use cases. For more details on how to request your Play Summit demo instance, you are welcome to check Partners Demo website at get.sitecoredemo.com, or you can access demo repository at github.com/sitecore/sitecore.demo.edge. Thank you for watching this episode of Sitecore Play Summit demo series, and see you in next videos.